Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to solve a question related to Edexcel IGCSE-Further Pure Maths, and this question is taken from 2020 June, and it's a paper 1 question. The question is related to the topic trigonometry, and it's also a three-dimensional problem. I hope you will understand my explanation anyway. So let's at first go through the first part of the question. Figure 1 shows the right pyramid A, B, C, D, E. Now, right pyramid, that's an important information. I'm telling you after 1 or 2 minutes. The base ABCD of the pyramid is a horizontal rectangle. So ABCD is a horizontal rectangle. So that means at point A, B, and C and D, all the angles are 90 degrees because this is a rectangle. And also, the length and width of the rectangle is given, which is 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. And the height ME of the pyramid. The height ME of the pyramid is 14 centimeter, where M is the point of intersection of the diagonal of the base. M is the point of intersection of the diagonal of the rectangular base. These are the information that are given here. Now, from the question, there are two important things you need to sort out, which is right pyramid and also the height ME. These two informations are very important. Okay. Now, what does right pyramid means? I think you know about it. In case of right pyramid, the vertex of the pyramid is always directly above the center of the base. In case of right pyramid, the vertex or the maximum point of the pyramid is always directly above the center of the base. Okay. Now, how do we know that M is the center of the base? M is the center of the base because the diagonal of the rectangle, the diagonals of the rectangle are intersecting at the point M. And as ME is the height, so ME is making 90-degree angle with the base. ME is making 90-degree angle with the base. So these are the information that are given in the question. So let's move on to first question. The sloping edges EA, EB, EC, and ED. EA, EB, EC, and ED. These are the sloping edges. Are all of equal length. They all are of equal length. Calculate to three significant figures the length of a sloping edge. So you have to find out the length of any of the edge as they all are equal in length. So I'll try to find out the length of AE. Why? Because if you look at the diagram, the base is a rectangle. So if we consider triangle ADC, if we consider triangle ADC, that's a right angle triangle. Why? Because it's a rectangle. At point D, the angle is 90 degrees. So angle ADC or only angle D equals to 90 degrees. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. So AC equals to root over, value of AD is 12, DC is 16. If you solve it, the value of AC will be 20 centimeter. Now, M is the midpoint of the diagonal. So AM will be half of 20, 10 centimeters. Now, as we are having the value of AM, which is 10, and we also know the value of height ME, 14 centimeter. So now considering triangle AME, now considering triangle AME, we can, applying Pythagoras theorem, we can find out EA, or the length of an edge. So AE square equals to AM square plus ME square. The value of AM is 10, ME is 14. So AE will be root over 10 square plus 14 square. If we calculate it, the value will be 17.2 centimeter in three significant figures. It will be actually 10 square plus 14 square. It will be 17.2046 centimeter, but as we have to find out the answer in three significant figure, so the answer should be written as 17.2 centimeter. Okay, so I think you have understood. So let's move on to next question. Calculate in degrees to one decimal place the size of the angle between AE and the base. We have to find out the angle between AE and the base. That means this rectangular base. Now look at here. If we want to find out the angle between the AE and the base, so considering triangle AME, if we find out EAM, this angle EAM, that will be the angle between the HAE and the base ABCD. So considering triangle AME, we know the value of AM, which is 10, and the height is already given. So we can easily apply the formula of tan theta. Tan theta equals to, we know that opposite by adjacent. So here opposite is ME and adjacent is AM. Adjacent is AM. So tan theta 14 divided by 10. But 54.46, 54.462. But we have to find out the answer calculating degrees to one decimal place. Okay, so 54.5 degree. So that will be the value of the angle, and it's correct, 54.5 degree. Okay, so I think you have understood. Now next question. The angle between the plane AED and the base. The angle between the plane AED and the base. Now, before explaining this question, I'm going to show you another example which is related to question C. And I think the example I'm going to show you now, you will understand it. Now look at here. Here we are finding out the angle between VAB and ABC. We are finding out the angle between VAB plane or VAB surface and the base. VAB surface and the base. Now look at here. I'm slowly moving that VAB plane outward, and the value of the angle is increasing. So now the angle between this VAB plane and the base ABCD is 180 degree. Why? Because it's on the same surface. ABCD and VAB, they're on the same surface, completely horizontal. So that's why the angle between them is 90 plus 90, 180 degree. 180 degree. But if I slowly move that VAB plane in upward direction, the angle slowly decreases. Now, if any question comes like that, so how you can calculate this angle? Say, for example, in the question, it is asking that you need to find out the angle between, VAB plane and the base. So what do you have to do? At first, you need to draw a perpendicular line from the vertex on the base. You have to draw a perpendicular line from the vertex on the base. And you also have to draw a perpendicular line from the vertex to the baseline of the plane. Vertex to the baseline of the plane. This has to be a 90 degree. This has to be a 90 degree as well. Now in this triangle, say for example, this point is X. So in this triangle of VXM, if you can find out the angle VMX, so that will be the angle between the plane and the base. So that's what is being found out here. Okay, 66.17. Okay, so let's look at another example. Now here, we want to find out the angle between this VAB surface and VCB surface, the surface inside or the other side. We want to find out the angle between that. So look at here. VCB plane is moving in outward direction. Now here, the angle is 180 degree. The angle between this VAB surface and VBC surface, it's 90 degree. Why? Because they're completely in one plane. So that's why the angle is 180 degree. So in this example, we want to find out the angle between VAB surface and VCB surface. We want to find out the angle between VAB surface and VBC surface. Let us look at it from a different angle. Okay, so we want to find out the angle between these two surfaces. Okay, like this surface and this surface. Okay, so I'm moving that VCB surface outward. VCB surface outward. So now the angle is 180 degree because they're completely parallel and they are on the same plane. VAB and VBC, they're all the same. They're all in the same plane, these two surfaces. So that's why the angle is 180 degree, right? But if I slowly move that VBC inward or back to wherever it was, the angle is gonna decrease from 180, look at here carefully, 180 to 99.39 degree. Now if the question is like that, you have to find out the angle between two surfaces which are adjacent like this, how you will do it. So the first approach will be, you want to find out the angle between these two surfaces. So from one of the vertex, you need to draw a perpendicular line. So this VB line is the line, the VB line is the connecting edge of these two surfaces. VB line is the connecting edges of these two surfaces. So from A point, you have to draw a perpendicular line to that connecting edge between two surfaces. And from the C point, you need to draw a perpendicular line to the connecting edges, and these two lines are going to intersect at M. And it has to be perpendicular. Okay, now you have to mathematically or geometrically, in any way possible, you have to find out this angle. Okay. Look at here again, how the angle is being changed as I'm pulling out that VBC surface outward. Look at here. Initially it was 99.39. As it is moving out, definitely the angle is going to increase to 180 degree. Okay, so this is how we can find it out. Actually, you need to practice a lot of questions, then you will be able to solve this question easily. But it's not that easy. Initially, it's not that easy. When you are done with pure maths, then I think it will be a lot easier. Now we will move back to our original question, and now I hope you will understand what I'm gonna do. You have to find out the angle between the plane AED and the base. We have to find out the angle between plane AED and the base ABCD. Now, what should be the first step? The first step should be from point E, we have to draw a perpendicular line on the base of the plane AED. So let's, the point is F. The point is F. So this line is perpendicular to the base AD. And we will connect this F with the center of the base. Okay, this is point M. So now we will consider the triangle EFM, and we have to find out the angle EFM, which is the angle between the plane AED and the base. Now here, what should be the value of FM? The length of FM is half of 16, because this is 16 centimeter and this is the center, so it will be halfway of the length of the rectangle from the AD line. Okay, so FM is 8 centimeter, and we know the height. The height is 14 centimeter. The height is 14 centimeter. It was given in the question. So ME is 14 centimeter. So we can apply tan theta. We can apply tan theta. So tan EFM equals to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is EM, adjacent is FM. You don't have to write like that. I'm just writing it so that you can understand it. You can directly write down the values in your exam paper. Okay, so it will save time. So EM is 14 centimeter and FM is 8 centimeter. So EFM is tan inverse 14 by 8, which is 60.255. But we need to find out the answer in 1 decimal place. In degrees to 1 decimal place, it will be 60.3 degree. And it's correct answer. Okay, so I think you have understood. So thank you very much. If you face any problem in any pure math, any O-level, A-level, Cambridge or Edexcel or IB, any maths or physics related problem, you can write down your problem in the comment section, or also you can write down in my mail. I'll try to respond as early as possible. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.